today was organized mostly for representatives of NGOs. So could you tell us how do you see the role of NGOs in this regulation of pharmaceutical market?
Absolutely. I mean, I think once you have a recognized platform and a legitimacy, which is kind of bestowed on you, but it's also attained through hard work, I think you get a recognition of the expert patient or the expert civil society organization. And I'm reading off a chart there, but what we came up with today is, and what we've started today in the room, and it was very exciting to see this happen, is a level of collective consciousness. Mm-hmm. That people start to understand completely about conflict of interest, and completely about access to medicines. And so once you have that collective consciousness, mm-hmm. you can increase the knowledge, because you can't really expect to be an expert civil society without knowledge. So you need to gain knowledge. And then you have a platform. And this is a platform, for example, just being able to speak now like this, put it on the website, get it sponsored by the agencies that are sponsoring this event, gives you a platform. And then you cannot be ignored. You've got a critical mass of a collective consciousness. You've got a knowledge base which provides you with the evidence, and sometimes you collect your own evidence, but sometimes the evidence is already there. You've got a platform, and then you have legitimacy, because the government is forced to listen to you. You know, it can be through the media that you put up the campaign, or it can be letters to the Prime Minister, it can be letters to the Ministry of Health. But that legitimacy that you attain as being part of expert civil society is where I believe that the movement in Latvia is going. And just to relate it to HI was started in 1981 by just 5 people, I think, at the World Health Assembly, who had a collective consciousness. Mm-hmm. Okay? They were knowledgeable, they were already political activists, if you like, but they formed a platform, they formed HI, based in Amsterdam. And the legitimacy that we have now means that we speak at the European Medicines Evaluation Agency. We come on trips like this and we're able to speak to you. We also have official recognition by the WHO, so official relations, which means we, this little NGO started by 5 people, actually get to speak at the World Health Assembly. Now, by joining that kind of global network, and some people in Latvia already are part of the HI network, they too have that opportunity. So the legitimacy is kind of already there. We can accelerate that process. It took us 30 years, but the process can be accelerated in Latvia with the appropriate level of funding, knowledge, platform, and then legitimacy. Then the sky's the limit, and you can really influence policy.